Hey guys, now that you have decided to expand your knowledge on Vi, let's go over her playstyle and how to gank with her. Vi is a tanky melee fighter, or in short, a bruiser. Your job while playing her as a jungler is to get your lanes ahead and get yourself ahead. Seems straightforward? Yeah, it is. To do that, you'll need to farm your jungle, gain gold, or use your high base damage and powerful ganks to get yourself and your laners going. In doing so, you will start to snowball and get your core items to be able to assassinate or defend your teammates, depending on which version of Vi you use. If you're going for the Trinity Force build, use your excessive damage to one-shot enemy carries or punch them out of the fight so they don't want to look at you funny again. You will zone people by using brute force instead of stellar positioning or using your CC. Remember guys, the best CC is death. If you prefer to tank your Vi, use your ultimate as either an initiation tool or as a peeling tool so you can protect your carries. Even though you might not do as much damage as your Trinity Force counterpart, you will do a substantial amount that enemies can't ignore you. As a trade-off, for doing less burst damage, you will live longer and do just as much damage over time. So keep in mind, because you're the primary tank, your job will be to initiate fights you can win, but remember to peel for your team as well with your omens, your Q, and your ultimate. Sometimes it is better for them to initiate on you than you charging in like a madman, or in this case, a mad woman. Let's talk about the fun stuff. Even though there are numerous ways to gank and the game is ever changing, here is the basic gank path. You start where your bot lane leashes you, then you do your first buff, and move on to your second buff. Then look for a gank. If you succeed, the snowball starts. If you can't find a gank, just base and upgrade your item, farm until 6, and snowball from there. For ganking, this is one of my prime technique, the Masturbator. To do this, you ping your teammates that you are coming, but at the same time, you don't pull the trigger. You'll wait patiently for the right time. Whether your teammates take damage or no is inconsequential, because you're waiting for the right time to go in. Once you see the enemy laner has committed in a trade or has used a full rotation of cooldowns or his main escape skill for harass or a kill, that is your cue to go in. You are going to either walk up to them and Q them to the face, or you surprise them with a flash Q to guarantee a burned summoner spell. So more on ganking, when you reach level 6, that is when you really shine. Any lane you use your ultimate on will be a guaranteed flash. That is Vi's real power, because whether they flash or no, you'll still be able to follow up with your Q. If they use something else, you'll have your flash. You should avoid using your Q to get closer and use your ultimate afterwards, because you just wasted a crucial cooldown to get your ultimate off. Only do that when the situation calls for it. You will learn when to do so with experience. A good example of when to do that is when you know for sure the laner doesn't have his flash, then just ult him. Here's a good tip, and a spear with it. I recommend anyone trying to learn Vi, learn how to flash Q. When you first start to do it, you will mess up a lot. As you get more comfortable, you will learn it's the best tool to surprise an enemy. Learning how to flash Q with Vi is as crucial as Lee Sin knowing how to ward chunk. Now that we have gotten to know Vi a little more, you guys should try and get more comfortable with her. If you want to know more about her other talents, you should check it out. If not, you guys should be good to go. Next time, we are seeing her mechanics, some combos, and some subtleties of this amazing champion. Ciao ciao!